Okay, list 2 is going to start out with the hyoid bone, which is this one right here. Then we'll move on. We have the spinous process, is this right here. Then we have the laminae, which is this bone right here. Then we have the superior articular process, the pedicle. Here's the vertebral foramen. And then we have the body right here. And then this is the transverse costal facet. Okay, here, this is the transverse foramen. And then, come on. Right here, this is the odontoid process. Next we have the transverse foramen right here. This is the inferior costal facet, and then this is the inferior articular process. Then we have the intervertebral discs right here and here. And then we have the cervical curvature, thoracic curvature, and lumbar curvature. And we move on to list 5. Here we have the trochlear notch, this part, and then right here, this is the coronoid process, the radius head, right here, and then the radial tuberosity, just right there. So that means that this is the radius, this is the body of the radius as well, the lung shaft, and then this is the ulna. And then down here we have the styloid process for the ulna, is this part right here, and then the end here. That's the styloid process of the radius. And then we have the radial notch, this whole area on the inside, and we have the olecranon out here. Next we have the carpals, which are all the bones in the wrist here, 8 of them. And then the metacarpals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And zoom in, see the phalanges. We have the distal, middle, and proximal phalanges. List 6. We have the fibula and then the tibia. And then this is the middle here. This is the medial condyle. And then the edge here, this is the lateral malleolus. Next one we have the fibula head, it's right here. And then we have the lateral condyle, this is the edge right here. And then we have the tibial tuberosity, that's this really bony part. And then we have the medial malleolus, this is this end part right here. And move on to the last slide. Okay. You have the calcaneus, which is this part right here. And then the cuboid, the big one here. And then lateral cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, and medial cuneiform. And then we have the navicular, this one right here, and then this ridge, this is the talus, it's right here. And then to the metatarsals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we zoom in even more. We have the distal, middle, and proximal phalanges.